Hey, what's going on? Aaron Chen here. Hope you are doing well. If you're watching this video right now, we might be doing some research on Travis Marziani's passion product formula product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the next few minutes to review this program. Maybe you're checking it out. Maybe you're interested in getting into FBA Amazon marketing. You want to build a FBA Amazon business and you're wondering, can Travis's course actually help me to generate income? Okay, so over the next few minutes, I'm going to review the program and then you can decide whether or not this is the right course for you, right? So there's lots of FBA Amazon programs out there. If you don't know what FBA is, all it means is fulfillment by Amazon. That means you're going to sell physical products. Okay, so you might be selling like mobile phones or glasses or fidget spinners or whatever it is, and you're going to get Amazon to take care of all the fulfillment. That means they are going to they're going to handle all the shipping, the handling, and all that stuff. What you need to do is you need to handle all the stuff at the beginning. Okay, so you have to handle all the branding, the marketing, the picking of the products, and you have to basically make it profitable, and then Amazon will take a cut of that. Okay, so you have to pay Amazon to handle the fulfillment, but at least you don't have to handle all the shipping and handling and all that stuff. Okay, so let's jump into the review. So this is his website right here. It's a pretty simple website. Travis Marziani, he's very successful. He's got a big YouTube following, over 100,000 people on there. He's been doing Amazon FBA for a while now, and he's put together this course. The website is it's pretty simple. Quite clean. Not the nicest looking website, but that's okay because it's really more about the information that you're getting in the program. Okay, so he has a pretty nice breakdown, to be honest, of his course right on his website. You can see there are 117 different steps. Okay, he does live weekly calls. The one thing that I like about his program is you get 4 one-on-one calls with him. All right, that's pretty cool. I mean, for an investment of $997, you get 4 live trainings one-on-one with him. That's quite a lot. Okay, most programs will never do that. I've reviewed other FBA Amazon courses as well. None of them do that, right? So that's pretty cool. Okay, you get access to their private mastermind group where he answers questions inside there, which is pretty good as well. Okay, and the nice thing that I like about the course is that he covers Google ads, he covers Facebook ads, and he covers YouTube ads, which is really good because most FBA courses don't cover all of them. Most of them will only cover Facebook. Okay, and if you don't already know this, if you're building your entire business on Facebook, you are really building your business on a layer of quicksand because Facebook loves to shut ad accounts down. So the one thing that I do really like about this course is that he covers 3 different ad platforms, which is safer than just going specifically with Facebook, if that makes sense. Okay, he's got a guarantee here, 30 days money back. Okay, 100% money back guarantee, right? 30 days, which is pretty cool. That's that's good because some products don't actually offer refunds. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the course. I'm just gonna go down here to the bottom. He breaks down the modules pretty well. Okay, but as I see it, this is what he likes to do inside of his modules, right? So module number 1, he starts with creating an idea. Okay, so how do you find a profitable product? How do you go in with low competition? How do you brand? How do you optimize your listing? All that great stuff. Okay, so it all really starts with the product. Okay, the second thing is he talks about how to validate your idea. All right, how do you actually go ahead and validate your idea? How do you make sure that your product is actually going to be profitable when you list it onto Amazon, right? Number 3 is all about creating your brand. All right, so how do you actually create your brand? How do you make sure that when you launch, people actually feel comfortable with the product that you launch? Because branding is very important, right? It's not about this sniper ninja type of marketing, because when it comes to selling physical products on Amazon, you really do need to have some sort of brand. So he talks about some of the strategies in order to do that. Then module number 4, he talks about creating raving fans. Okay, and it's really about how he's able to create word of mouth marketing before you even launch the product. Okay, which is pretty cool. So the way he does that is before he launches his products, he'll create Facebook groups and he'll add people in for free. And he's really famous for selling his nut butter. Okay, nut butter, which is what he got really good at. And he was answering lots of questions in this Facebook group, generating a lot of interest, helping people, with health questions and stuff like that. So he did this all before he launched everything. So by the time he launched his product, he had a ton of people, thousands of people wanting to buy his product because he had already pre-created this group, if that makes sense. Okay, so that's one of the ways that he creates a lot of interest before he actually launches a product. So he's going to teach you how to do that. And the module number 5 is really the meat, the meat and potatoes of the business. Okay, so the meat and potatoes, so where he talks about all the nuts and bolts of doing the business, where to source it, how to get started, how to upload everything on Amazon, how to get everything together, how to drive leads to the business, right? So he shows you a case study of how in the first year and a half he generated $747,000 in revenue, right? But then he also shows you all the cost. Okay, so he paid $252,000 for the actual products because you have to buy the products, right? And then he paid over $100,000 in Amazon fees and another $110,000 for Amazon FBA fees, fulfillment fees, right? Because it's not for free, right? So he spent over $200,000 on Amazon fees and fulfillment fees. Okay, please understand that. So there is a big cost there, right? Then he spent over $40,000 on paid ads, pay-per-click marketing, $10,000 and $13 on other expenses setting up his business and stuff like that. So in the end, he generated $212,000 in profit. All right. So if you do the math on that, right, he made $746,000 in revenue, but he only made $200,000 in profit, which means that his profit margin was 28%. Okay, it's okay. All right. If you start a restaurant profits are around 30%. Okay. With most online business models like drop shipping, like Amazon FBA, the profit margins aren't that high. It's usually about 20% to maybe 25%. So I think that Travis has done pretty well. He did 28%, which is quite high for Amazon FBA. But on the grand scheme of things, it's not that high. I'm going to show you a business model that I've been building for the last 12 years where the profit margin is 50 to 80%. Crazy stuff, okay? And because of the nature of the business. But still not bad. I mean, he made a cool $200,000 in profit in his business, and he shows you that, right? And the good thing, the cool thing about Travis is that he's very realistic, okay? He doesn't give empty promises. He really shows you what it's really like to build the business, and he makes you understand that, look, a lot of people will throw out big numbers. Like most other marketers, unfortunately, they'll say, oh, they made $700,000. They have a $700,000 business. But the reality is that they don't have a $700,000 business. They have a $200,000 business, because revenue is not profit, right? How much money you spend on the business is not how much money you take home into your pocket. That's how much money you've generated in sales. But a lot of these businesses have very high costs, right? Just like Amazon FBA has very high costs, right? You might not know that, but it does. And I'll talk about that in a second after I do this review, right? But Amazon selling, you have to spend money on a lot of things. You have to spend money on the products, on the marketing, on the branding, and paying Amazon for fulfillment and Amazon fees in general. It's not cheap, all right? Which is why the profit margins are quite small. But can you make money? Yes, you can make money if you do it well, right? Module number 6, he talks about crowdfunding, okay? How to use crowdfunding strategies to get other people to spend money on your business, to invest in your business if you don't have that much money. It's a pretty cool module, all right? And then module number 7 is all about production, okay? How to reach out to a manufacturer to get your products assembled, all that great stuff. What are the common pitfalls that you should look out for? All that, all the good normal stuff that you should do. And then module number 8 is about the Amazon launch. And then module number 9 is how you take all of this, right? And not only use Amazon to fulfill for you, but you can use your own Shopify store and kind of do it yourself. So that's a completely different type of business model. But he has it in there just in case you want to check it out, right? So that's the product in a nutshell, okay? Not too bad, right? So it's a pretty decent Amazon product. If it's something that you want to check out, it's very decent, right? There's lots of FBA Amazon products out there, fulfillment by Amazon. It's not an expensive product. I've reviewed other FBA products where it was $3,500 to get in, right? $5,000, $2,000. So, Travis's program is not bad. $997 is a decent price for the program. It's very detailed. It's a decent FBA program if you want to get into FBA, okay? So nothing wrong with Travis's product. It's a pretty good product. Passion Product Formula, if you want to check it out, you can just head to passionproductformula.com, okay? Here's my 2 cents on it, right? So the pros are, it's detailed. You get access to him. You've got a Facebook group. It's not expensive, and he's got a refund period, which is pretty awesome, right? Here are, and also he covers 3 ad strategies, which is really good. YouTube, Google, and Facebook. Most only cover Facebook, which is crap, all right? Because Facebook, again, just to repeat myself, loves to shut down ad accounts, and you don't really just want to focus 100% on Facebook. That's like, that's suicide. That's a suicide mission, all right, when you grow your business. Here are some of the cons as I see it, right? There's nothing really wrong with Travis's program. If you want to start a FBA Amazon business, his program is really good, okay? My issue is more with the FBA model itself, right? Just like dropshipping, here is the big problem with e-commerce in general, okay? E-commerce means you're selling physical products. You're selling a calculator, you're selling glasses, you're selling, a mobile phone, you're selling, a glass, right? To people all over the world. The big problem with e-commerce is you're selling physical product, okay? And anytime you're in an online business where you're selling physical product, the cost is very high. Why? Because you have to buy the product, right? You have to create it. You have to either manufacture it or you have to buy it, right? And so the cost is very high. In order for you to get the product to your customer, you have to ship them. You have to pay for shipping fees. And with the FBA model, it's a little bit different from drop shipping because you get Amazon to handle all the fulfillment. But with Amazon handling all the fulfillment, there's a lot of additional costs. Just like in his example, in module number 5 of his training, right, Travis actually goes into his real numbers. So he does show you that even though he made over $746,000 in revenue in sales, his profit, his take-home profit was only $212,000, right? Now, that's still a lot of money, okay? Don't get me wrong. And you can make money from FBA, but please understand that it's a high-cost business. That means you have to pay for advertising, you have to pay for branding, you have to pay for all the product, you have to pay for manufacturing, and you have to pay Amazon all their fees for putting your product on Amazon and for them handling all the fulfillment and shipping. I hope that makes sense, right? Now, if you're okay with that, then that is the FBA model and Travis's program is good. But I feel that the FBA business model has its limitations because there's so much stuff that you have to think of, okay? You have to go into all this research mode, blah, 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 physical product, high cost, all that stuff, right? And for me, after owning a dropshipping business, which is very similar to FBA, it's just that dropshipping, you handle all the shipping on your own, which is even worse, right? Profit margins are even lower, 15 to 20% around there, okay? I felt that affiliate marketing where you sell digital courses is just a lot more profitable. Okay, so I've been doing digital marketing, selling affiliate marketing digital courses for a long time, years and years, right? I got really good at it in 2016, started generating hundreds of sales. And by April 2019, I was tripling my monthly corporate income. That means every single month I was making 3 times what I was making in corporate, and I used to do very well in corporate. I used to manage a team of 13 people in a very large listed recruitment company, right? So I quit my corporate job April 2019 and I focused just on my business, and now I work from my home office every single day. This is my home office, and I've got thousands of students all over the world where I teach them this skill of selling digital courses, right? Now, the beauty about selling a digital course in affiliate marketing is that there's nothing physical. You're not selling physical products. You're selling downloadable products from the internet. So Masterclass, have you heard of Masterclass? Is a perfect example of a digital course, right? You're just selling Masterclass to thousands of people, for example, all over the world. They pay, they download it immediately. There is no physical item being transacted, which means the profit margins are extremely high. So I regularly see 500, 600% profit margins inside of my business. It's crazy, ridiculous. Okay, 5 times, 6 times what I put in. That means I put in $1, I make 5 times back. You put in $1, you make 6 times back, okay? A lot of other online business models, unfortunately, you can't have those kinds of profit margins because you have to spend money on product. Okay, I hope that makes sense. With digital courses, you don't have to spend any money on the product because there was no cost in creating the product. Most of it is just time, right? And the cost of it is, it's pretty much free. You don't have to physically manufacture anything in a factory. I hope that makes sense, okay? So if you would like to check out, physical product selling like Amazon, then Travis's program is pretty good, okay? But if you're like, well, Aaron, I'm just here because I want to learn how to make money online. I'm not necessarily sold on a particular business model. I would highly recommend that you check out affiliate marketing. It's just way more profitable. It's simpler. It's more linear. It's just easier to scale, and you don't need a big team in order for you to hit multiple 6 figures inside of your business. You can really just be a solopreneur, right? You can be one person, and because it's all digital, everything is done via software on your online. Really, all you need is your internet connection and a laptop and the knowledge to grow the business, and it can be a tremendous business. Okay, so if you would like to check out affiliate marketing, I've got a free affiliate marketing workshop that's going to take you by the hand and show you everything step by step. Okay, so all you have to do to get access to that is click the link directly below this video. You'll see a little link in the description box. Okay, here's my little end of the video here. Go ahead and click on that link. It's going to lead you to my website. On that website, enter your best email address, okay? And I'll send this training directly to your email inbox. Check your spam folder, because sometimes email these days ends up in spam. And I wish you all the best. I hope you enjoyed this review of Travis's passion product formula, and I hope to see you on that workshop. Take care and all the best.